Do you habitually drink coffee every morning? Listen, let me break it down how cues and craving, actions and reward work. If you habitually wake up in the morning and want to have coffee or tea, waking up is your cue. It tells your brain that it's the time to feel alert, right? And the fact that you crave to be alert is the craving that triggers you to take an action. The action is that you either make a cup of coffee or tea or you order it. Now that results in a response is a reward that you get. After drinking the cup of tea or coffee, you feel more alert, more ready to go and face the world, or at least start your day. So here is a quick recap of how habits work. The first step is cue. The second is craving. And the third one is taking an action, which results in the fourth and the final outcome of a habit, which is a reward. But listen, not all habits are good for us. And that's why it's very important that we choose and we pay attention to what kind of habits we are building. And when we introspect and when we watch the kind of habits we are building, that is when we are able to take control of our lives. Let's look at how to build positive habits that can impact our day-to-day life in a better way. Building new habits requires hard to miss cues and a plan of action. What do I mean by hard to miss cues? Like waking up. You can't miss it ever. You have to wake up. Or taking your wallet. It's a habit that you're not going to forget, right? You need your wallet. So that's a hard to miss cue. And a plan of action, an action that is planned from before. So say you want to go to the gym. It's very obvious that you will have to take an action, right? Try leaving your clothes in the center of the room. If you're trying to eat healthy, try and leave your healthy snacks on your table, on your study table or on your dining table and see the impact. All of us have some cues that trigger some habits. Say for example, when your phone rings, you immediately go on to check your messages or WhatsApp. It's a natural tendency, isn't it? And once you understand a certain stimuli can prompt habitual behavior, you can use this knowledge to change your habits. How? Well, one way to change your habits is to change your surroundings and environment. Say for example, if you're going to work, put your phone on silent. If it's on mute, you will not be distracted by the notifications. Or if you're going to study, put the TV remote away so that you are not distracted or you don't think about that you have to watch TV. Simple changes in our environment can actually make a huge difference. I'll just give you an example. If you want to go to the gym in the morning, leave your clothes in the center of the room. Of course, tidy, on a chair or on a table. This will give you a very obvious cue, something that you can't miss. Make your cues as obvious as possible, because if they are obvious, you're going to take it and you're going to make sure that you take an action followed by that. The way we have good cues, we also have bad cues. So if you leave the junk food around, that's a bad cue. Don't do that. If you continuously, keep your phone on ringing mode, you would be, triggered to, see your phone often, even while you're working. So you can avoid that. And so here is the first step. The first step towards controlling your habits is to control your cues. If you're able to control your cues, you will be able to control or avoid bad cues and take only the good ones. And hence you will be able to take the ones for, the first step towards building a positive support system of cultivating good habits. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope that you take out a minute and see what are some of your good habits and bad habits, and what is the cue and what is the craving that you have to which you formed these habits. Thank you so much. My name is Sonali. I'll see you guys in the next episode.